What's up, Gundam Kitchen fans? If you are a My Hero Academia collector, this is the shipment for you. So start down this end. We got Bandai. I mean, show's so big. They have two lines for the figures. These are pretty much like the crane figures you might have for sale, but something like this size is probably a crane figure. These are slightly bigger. They probably wouldn't be in a crane. So you got the Amazing Heroes, which is the line I have had in before. So you got All Might, looks pretty good. Then you have just Academy, Bam Presto Figure Coliseum, but it's under the Bandai label, which is really confusing. That's so freaking confusing. But you got the, so yeah, I guess Bam Presto and Bandai just branding together now. They used to never put the Bandai symbols on the boxes, but I guess that's changing, or at least in America. So we got a couple nice ones here. Poses look pretty good. You got some of the bad guys, which is nice. You don't always see that for a while. I like this one because we haven't seen his original costume that often. So that's a nice one. Usually it's the newer Season 2, Season 3 costumes on the figures. Then we also have the Nendroids. So look at these. Really nice fire and ice effects. He'll come up like that, put him right on his fist. And then Midoriya even has more, has a lot more hands. He has 3 faces, and he has 3 faces, so that's consistent. Let's see what we got here. Super cute Nendroid. Got that crying face, that's a good one. When he's all overly hyped and he gets all geeked about stuff. Of course, all his face is going to be relatively angry. And you know his face is going to really be angry. Here's menacing smile, and evil grin, and just pissed off. So, of course, we got some fire effects in there. Big old grenade fist, couple hands. 2 faces have the mask, and 1 face is just his face. You got some extra hair over there. So he comes with a lot. So yeah, if you take everything off, you can just do him with the hair right there. No mask part, so that's pretty cool. Vasui. So you get an extra face in there, a whole lot of cool water effects in there. Tongue you have to put in. Some extra hair bits back there. I know this is some people's waifu from the season, from the series. Strange, but whatever. So there you go. Very cool with the stand. Very comic feel to it. So we got the 2010 version of Miku Racing. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know that every year they do a different version. So I doubt this has been sitting around since 2010. It's probably a redo, or they really like that outfit, so they just did it again in a different figure. I'm not too sure about the history on this one, but this is definitely the 2010 outfit. Yeah, I don't see any other dates on it, so I can't tell when it was made. And then Rem, another favorite waifu of many. Then we got Gridman. These look really good. So these are Figmas of Gridman. Really good looking husky. And another one from the series. Pretty cool colors. And not everybody's a fan of these, but I really like these cel-shaded DBZ statues. And this one, they really nailed the colors on. This is a lot more, has higher contrast than some of the previous ones. So I think it really jumps out as that cell shade 2D look on a figure. Crazy D&D dice bag. So that is, I filled it with some paper, but you can fit a ton of dice in here, tie it off with these eyeball tentacles. You know, if you guys like this, I'll definitely get some more of these in. I thought that was kind of clever. And then we have Bandai with Band Presto made some 40th anniversary RX-78 statues. So we have the clear with the core fighter you can see inside. And then we have split down the middle clear. I think it's a shame they didn't do it. They did not put the core fighter in here, but here it is. For an inexpensive statue, this is really nice. Definitely great to put on your desk at work. You don't have to worry about somebody messing it up. Looks like it's roughly the size of a high grade. I can put one next to it real quick, tell you for sure. Alright, so I'm a little lazy. I didn't go look for RX-78, but I'm pretty sure C-kits are roughly the same size. And this statue is about a half a head taller, maybe even a whole head taller. So, nice size, definitely smaller than a master grade. Its width is not too much bigger than the 144 scale, but it's definitely a little taller. Has very long legs, which is kind of cool. Proportionally, looks really good actually proportionally. So that is here, and then haven't had these in years, the Zaku heads, and then I completely missed out on the RX-78 heads for a long time, the Gundam heads. So we finally got them in RX-78-2. So you got your standard Gundam, Amuro's Gundam, then we got the full armor, and we got the G3. So these come in capsules like this. So they're not as round as the Zaku's. In Zaku's, you get Char Zaku, and you get the Tri-Stars, and the standard mass production green Zaku. So if you've never seen these before, that's how they come out. Extremely easy builds. There are maybe a lot of it just flips and folds. This is part of the shell here, the base that it sits on. If I remember, these might have been 2 pieces. But because they're such simple builds, what I'm going to do is, for the Zakucon, I'm going to do a couple panels. A lot of people ask me about intro classes for painting, so I think we're going to do 3 different classes for the Zakucon, which is in March. I believe it's March 14th. I know it's the second weekend of March. All-day con. And some of the early morning panels are going to be, we'll do one on airbrushing, very intro airbrushing. So if you've taken the airbrushing classes here before, it's going to be nothing new. It's going to be more hands-on for people who've never airbrushed. They can get an idea of it. What I'll probably do is prime these ahead of time, and then you will get to airbrush them. These will be limited classes, probably under 10 people, so everybody can touch the airbrush, drop some paint down, and then get everybody through that. Then we'll do one on hand painting, and we'll also have these already pre-primed, another limited class, so everybody can grab some colors and do some hand painting. And then we will also do one on weathering on bare plastic. So one of my favorite type of things to do if you're not into painting yet, but you want to give it more weathered, realistic look. I can show you some weathering techniques. Then you put a matte coat on it, and it pretty much looks painted. It's a very nice in-between technique. So those will be the 3 classes we will offer. They will only cost $10, but they will be limited. So when I post that up, make sure you're on it and get in on those classes. I think we will do the Zaku. I mean, I'll probably have to build one of these RX-78s if they're just as easy that we can do the RX-78, but there seems to be a little more color separation. So, and I want the paint process to be pretty quick. But I'll take a look at how hard the RX-78 is compared to the Zaku, and we'll decide from there. Also, coming up in a couple of weeks, I think we're 2 weeks out, anniversary. Obviously, one of the big things of the anniversary, this is the store anniversary, not the 40th anniversary. The Gundam Kitchen anniversary, 5 years. So one of the big things that draws people in is the 10% off. But we will also have the 3 big things going on in the store right now. Mini Z race, our first race will be in the morning. Probably 10 o'clock will be practice. We'll race from 11 to 12. We'll do heats of 4, and then we will have gaming from 12 to 4 o'clock. I invite all my gamers out, all my GK gamers come out and play some games. If anybody wants to be demoed in a game, please contact us on GK Gaming. We play pretty much everything on the wall in our group. So you have Warhammer and all the other Games Workshop type games. You got Marvel's Protocol Crisis. You have Star Wars. So if you love those big IPs between Marvel and those Disney, Disney IPs right here, we got you covered there. We have Infinity players. We definitely have Flames of War and Team Yankee players. So if you're into historical stuff, that is a great game. Or another one on a bigger scale is Bolt Action. And if you like a little more sci-fi, Weird War stuff, then Bolt Action has Conflict 47, where you get all these cool kind of mechs and stuff like that. A rift opened up, and alien technology was available. We also play Wild West here, so we have a couple of guys could definitely give you a demo on that. And Malifaux. And you know what? If you've never played D&D, and you guys get on GK and ask for a demo of D&D, we can probably get somebody to volunteer to do a one-game type of scenario. So definitely that's an option. Also, we do board games here. So you don't have to just play a miniature war game. You can come in and demo one of our board games. I don't know if we'll have that many people available to do demos on these, but if you already know how to play one of these games or want to sit down and learn, you have that time period to do that. Definitely want to see you guys out trying some new stuff. And so that was what, 12 to 4 we're doing that? Yes, 12 to 4. After that, we will go into our traditional Gunpla potluck, where people bring in what they've been working on and show off their stuff. No competition this year. I think I might do a blind build, though. If we do anything, we might do a blind build. So definitely check that out. And that will go from 4 o'clock to 9 p.m. Other great news that day, we will have Asian Craving Food Truck. That's the name of it. So we will have food available outside. So you don't have to hunt down some food in the area. It'll be right outside. And of course, our raffle that we have every year. So usually these are some pretty big prizes we do. Raffle tickets will be available the week before and throughout. So definitely look to get your raffle tickets and stack them up. You have to be there or be by the phone to win. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. See you soon.